Step 3 of the 15-step journey is Karpas, dipping vegetable in salt water. What is the significance of that? Vegetable from the ground, from the earth, represents our bodies. It represents everything that's material. Our bodies come from the dust of the earth. The salt water represents salty tears, the tears we shed in emotional or painful times or even joyous times. Salt is a cleanser. Salt water, the salty tears, are an expression. The mystics tell us that it cleanses your soul. It's a form of release. Imagine a person couldn't cry. It would all be bottled up in knots. So it's a form of expression. It's a cleanser. It's the empathy. So what is the significance? When we take the vegetable and we dip it in salt water, what we're stating and declaring is that the material part of our lives, including our bodies and everything that's physical, the vegetable, is being sublimated in empathy, in compassion. And we see the salt water, in a way, makes the vegetable more porous. So it's raw and hard in its materialism, and the salt water is the sensitivity that we introduce. So it cleanses our bodies and our physical perception and illusion that materialism is real. Just a few weeks ago, everybody thought, my life is going very well. Everything is secure, my job, my health, my plans. Suddenly we realize, as everyone is recognizing, now this material world is very fragile, is very insecure. And where you find real security is inward. So how apropos is taking the vegetable, the material part of our lives, the bodies, and recognizing that's not reality. You're sublimating it into a more sensitive, empathetic approach. And we see empathy, the salt water, which transforms the material. We're not eliminating the material world. We're just sublimating it. We're recognizing that it's meant to be submerged. And that is a tremendous lesson in our time. The lesson of recognizing that material life is a means to a higher end. That's the significance of step number 3, where we take vegetable, representative of the body, representative of the material world, and we're sublimating it and elevating it and sensitizing it through the salt water, allowing us to experience a new dimension. That matter is only a springboard, a means for spirit. So now step 3, after step 1, Kadesh, to separate, and step 2, Urchatz, to cleanse, we now, in step 3, have gotten to the point of getting unstuck by the trappings of the material world, recognizing that it is really a means, it's a stepping stone to experiencing the empathy of the salt water of spirit.
Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, borei pri ha'adama.